Hello everyone, Crypto Explorer here. Welcome back on the channel. I hope you're doing really well as always. Let's talk DeFi once again, and today I bring you Top Gun AI setting to lift off later on today at 9 p.m. UTC. You have the countdown here on the dApp itself. As always, there's gonna be links for the whole thing down under in the description. Right now, what can I tell you about Top Gun AI? So these guys have been around, the team of devs behind, they have been around, they are reliable, they are trusted. Actually, let me go ahead and show you a couple of their past work before we dive in on Top Gun AI. So this is the Crypto Fortune Games website where they just list their past work in DeFi. You can see here Top Gun AI setting to go live later on today. Stake BUSD in a low risk environment. This is the World Cup miner, which already came to an end. It was a BUSD staker that had really cool mechanics of interaction with the real events that were happening in the World Cup. So if you're curious to check that out, I did a video on it on my channel, so go and check how it brought some innovation to the table. They were not just building a miner named after the World Cup to just grab that hype of the whole event. No, they actually had real mechanisms that made it a really fun game, I would have to say, that interacted really nicely with the real life events of the World Cup miners. So go check that out if you're curious. With Farmer, also a very fun and cool looking dApp, super original, and they also had their own set of innovative mechanisms. In that one, it was the top depositors mechanism. That was a really interesting one. If you played it properly and with a little bit of luck, of course, on top of it, but it was a really interesting mechanism that allowed users or investors to break even or maybe get in themselves right in the profit sides almost from the get-go if you just paid close attention to the top deposit mechanism and understood it clearly. Okay, so it's not just a simple miner. These guys have their own creativity into play. They bring novelty features to their miners. It's not just forking projects with zero innovation. No, further from it. Okay, I'm telling you all of this because I covered the projects on my channel. I followed the projects and I knew how they worked, and I knew there's something different to it. So keep an eye out for Top Gun AI. On top of it, they have a really strong Telegram numbers of over 400 members in their group. Twitter account following is even bigger at over 6,000 followers. So I would not be surprised if Top Gun AI managed to get over 50k BUSD in deposits. I really wouldn't. Actually, with Farmer itself got to, I would say, around 50 to 70 BNB deposit at its all-time high, which, although it's not mind-blowing, it's very substantial amount. So at current rates, that's what? That's like 50k, around that. Yeah, so it was a really impressive number of deposits, in my opinion. So Top Gun AI, what does this BUSD miner bring into play? Now, I love the dApp, looks really straight up, clean, no BS around, and very clean looks. You have to approve your BUSD here, deposit the same amount that you approved. This is very important. Otherwise, your deposit will not be accepted. You will be just having errors in your MetaMask transactions. Transactions will fail. So make sure this number that you approve is the same that you deposit. When you deposit, you are buying your miners, which are named jets in this one. That's what will bring you daily revenue. You cannot take your initial, okay? That's how miners work. You have your yield then here, estimated daily yield. Jets will be full in. This is the rewards accumulation cutoff. Time until next action. This is the 24-hour cooldown that they have set for this project. Current jets is the number of miners you have. Mined BUSD, it's what you already withdrew in total. Mandatory compounds, you see here, it's 3 mandatory compounds before you withdraw. So you will be looking at the best case scenario. If you stick to the clock, every fourth day you can withdraw. You compound for the first 3 days. At the 24-hour mark, when this timer here comes to zero, this is the timer which it's the maestro, let's call it that. This is the one who tells you, okay, it's go time. When this one goes to zero, you can either compound or withdraw. Okay, so this one will run for 24 hours. Whenever you interact with the contract, it goes back to 24 countdown, and when that countdown goes to zero, then you're allowed to compound once again. Or if you have reached the 3 mandatory compounds number, you can go ahead and withdraw. Okay, depends on you, on your strategy. Just because there's 3 mandatory compounds doesn't mean that you cannot compound further. More than that, you can definitely. Depends on your strategy. Referral program, you'll get 1% on your referral deposit. Okay, you connect your wallet, you copy your referral, you shill it. People who follow it will get you 1% bonus on their deposit. Audit by the stamp, let's go ahead and check the audit. Overall score 83 points, super solid. Most likely when you see an overall score in the stamp of over 80 points, it's because the team trust is up high there. This one is no different. They even mention other projects that are not on Crypto Fortune games. So World Cup Miner and Wheat Farmer, like I said, these ones I covered on my channel. 1000 Blocks, Infinite Battles, and Apes Club, I did not cover on my channel. I did not invest those, but I was aware of they were happening. I knew they got a substantial success at that point in time. Okay, so have in mind that, guys, although this is crypto, it's DeFi, it's from a safe team. Although all of that, this is still crypto, and although they have plans for external revenue sources by doing trading, it's not a sure thing. There's always some level of risk to it, so consider that before betting the house. This is not financial advice, obviously, so don't bet the house unless you have like 4 or 5 of those and you can spare one. But otherwise, I would not tell you to bet the house, and I am not telling you to bet the house. Okay, so yeah, no backdoors. I'm just going through the whole audit very fast because I have experienced investing in these teams' past works, and I don't expect anything shady happening. Even though the backdoors here are 100% safe, I keep on always telling you, audits are not flawless. Always have that in mind. But when I see an audit from a legitimate and reputable company, as the stamp is, and I see Team Trust really high up here, and even if I myself have attested from the devs past works that they're just someone honest, and they're trying to do is build DeFi and bringing innovation into their protocols. Where when I have all of these things playing out together in a project, I feel it's a fairly safe one to invest. Although it's high risk and all of that, I know there's not going to be the sort of rugs actions happening. So it's a safe one in that way, in my opinion. Okay. So here you go, short summary, yield of 2% a day. You deposit BUSD, minimum 50, maximum 10K, 3 mandatory compounds before withdrawal, 24 hours to compound / withdrawal. It's the already mentioned time until next action timer, okay? You have 24 hours cooldown timer, and 24 hours also of rewards cutoff time. So that's what you can see here on jets will be full in. This is the cutoff timer, okay? And what else? There's 10% total fees. 5% of those will go to AI investments, which is the trading, and 5% marketing by and marketing plus devs. AI sustainability, it's going to be spoken about on the white paper. I'm going to go ahead and show you. But if you want to check out the Yo Crypto Rock review of Top Gun AI, go ahead on the DApp. If you're not subscribed to him, you can just check it out yourself here in the DApp. He's a really degen maniac. I'm a subscriber to his channel, and he does a really good job when it comes to share with all us degens this sort of plays. So go check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, let's jump into the white paper and see what it has to say about Top Gun AI. So this white paper, I'm not going to read the whole thing because that's just not my style, but I want to highlight here how straight to the point, just the same as the DAP is. This is very clean, straight to the point. White paper. It will not take you more than a couple of minutes to read the whole thing if you are willing. On the top of what I already told you, I want to highlight here the external revenues that these guys are bringing into the table. How? Sustainability, the core of Top Gun AI. So let's see how. 2% daily means we need to exceed 60% monthly. It's not rocket science. 30 days in a month times 2% a day comes this 60% monthly magical number. Limit order gem, this is the example of what they're doing to reach sustainability. They are basically doing trades in 1 inch. Limit order gem trading makes this more than possible. Then they go ahead and tell you the example, how they're gonna do it, how it will it work, full transparency. So they are building the project to increase their order positions and extended profits. With extending profits for X amounts, we are more than happy to share it with investors, as we will still earn much more than we are earning now with smaller positions. So that's to answer the question that I'm sure many people have on their mind, which is, okay, if they're doing trading and if they're successful, why would they need other people's funds to do so? Here you got your answer, okay? Process. Sustainability tax of 5% is collected on entry, and whenever this 5% tax reaches 200 BUSD on the wallet, this 200 BUSD will go into a wallet that invests in gem coins using 1 inch limit orders. So they do not have full access to the TVL. What do they have is that they have access to this fee wallet that will in turn feed the trading habits of the team. Trades will be shared in the Telegram group. Each investor can follow the success of trades in live time. So even if you're not invested into the protocol, you can follow their trading strategies on the Telegram channel. Maybe you can even learn with experienced people how to profit from trading. They have this screenshot of a chart here sharing with everyone. They have some profits, they have some losses, but overall they have a profit here. So yeah, once the profit targets of 500 BUSD 100% reached, 8% of the profits will then be reinvested into the TVL, 20% goes to managing investments. Cycle repeats on each 200 BUSD collected. So whenever the tax wallet gets to 200 BUSD, this process plays all over again, okay? So you have here the main game rules. One thing that I want to highlight that I haven't yet so far is that each wallet is eligible for 1,000% return on its investment. If this plays off, guys, and if it's really for if the trades are working nicely and the team is nailing them, 1,000% return on its investment, it's crazy. This is just a moonshot. Even if you invest just 50 BUSD at first, I mean, you're just multiplying that by 1,000, and each since each wallet is eligible for that. So if they can just go ahead and generate that amount of revenue, this is definitely going to be a moonshot. But have in mind, guys, this is also high risk. The trades are not granted to be successful. You see here, there's some profits, there's some losses. There's nothing such as 100% sure thing in DeFi, all right? So they have their passwords here stated also, and then they finish out by telling you basically that they are Top Gun AI, but basically there's no AI involved in this one, okay? I love how they just make it a fun thing and they just go straight to the point, no bullshit. AI is equals hyped word. Yeah, I do agree with them. It's great for marketing, nothing else. No chat GPT will not tell you what you need to buy to get rich. And what they're doing for trading is using good old human brains that are capable to process 11 million bits of information every second. Also, they have years of experience in the market. So Top Gun AI has no AI, guys. It's just good old fashioned human brain doing some human decisions, some calls, making the trades, and there you have it. No bullshit. Top Gun AI for you. And let's see how this one plays out. Let me know if you have any questions down on the comments below. If you found this video useful in any way, shape, or form, give that like button some love. Guys, thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, consider subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. It really helps the channel to grow and all. And guys, thank you for watching once again. I'm gonna wrap this one up. Take care, stay safe, because crypto is still a wild, wild world. And have fun, of course. I'll see you on the next one.